everybody, my name's Becky. I am Becky B Crafty here on YouTube and over on Instagram, and welcome to Flosstube number 11. It is Friday the 29th of May. I nearly said March. It's not March, don't put us further back in the year. 29th of May as I'm filming this. It is about 23 degrees, so I apologise if I'm looking a little bit sweaty and a little bit red. It is very, very warm again in the UK. We've been having a bit of a heat wave this week. It's been half term though, so I've had the week off work. If you've been here before, you will know that I am a teaching assistant in a primary school, so I've had this week off for half term, which has been lovely. Not done a great deal because husband's been working most of the week and youngest's been out with a girlfriend quite a lot, so it's given me plenty of time to do some crafting. Excuse me. I say crafting because it's not just been cross stitch that I've been doing. I have done some knitting and I've done some crochet, and I've actually got some crochet finishes to show as well as a cross stitch finish. So been a very, very productive week. I've been reading, I've been watching TV programmes, I've been catching up on Flosstubes. There's been all sorts going on. Excuse me, got a bit of a tickle now, started filming. A little bit of Dr. Pepper just to lubricate the throat a little bit. But before we get started, thank you for joining, and I apologise for the quality of my last video. If you've watched it, you will know, oh, someone's about to make an appearance. There he goes. It's the first time he's been off the dining room chair all day. He doesn't like it when it's too warm. So he tends to just lay down on the dining room chairs, pushed underneath the dining room table because it's quite cool for him. So yeah, it's first time he's actually been off the dining room chair most of the day today, bless him. So as I was saying, I apologise for the quality of my last video and the sound being out of sync. When I looked back at the original video recording, it seemed fine. There didn't seem to be any problems or anything like that with the audio, so I thought it was probably an issue with when I'd uploaded it and not uploaded it, what's the word? Words are not wording today, people, so probably not the best day to be doing a Flosstube, but okay. When I exported it, that's the word. I use Microsoft Clipchamp to make my videos because it's already on my laptop and it's free and it's quite simple to use. So you edit the video and everything together, put all the photos in, put my beginning music and my end music and things like that in. Then you have to export it and save it to my laptop before I then upload it to YouTube. And I thought it was something going wrong with the exporting, so I tried re-exporting it again. It was still, the sound was still out of sync. Tried going right back to the beginning and editing the whole thing again as a new project and exporting it. It was still out of sync, so I could not figure out. I apologise if you just heard Alexa then. We've bought a new Alexa for the living room and she's just detected motion at the front door. It was just someone riding past on a bike. It's no one at my front door. So yeah, I apologise if you heard her in the background, and it's going to be one of those videos again, guys, so buckle up. So yeah, as I was saying, I tried everything I could think of to try and sort the audio out and nothing was working. So rather than just binning the whole video, I decided to just leave it and put a spoiler warning on there saying the audio is out of sync. But I know if you're like me, I tend to stitch or do other things and more listen to Flosstube videos and look up every so often just to see what projects and things are being shown on the screen. So it still had quite a few views and things, so thank you to those of you that have watched it and commented and liked and things like that. So I appreciate it, and I know it must have been quite hard to watch, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this one will be okay. But this is take 2 because it started stuttering and pausing and things as I was filming. I'm like, now that's going to have gone wrong, so I stopped and started again. So hopefully this one will be okay. If not, I might have to try and start thinking of a different way to do things because something's obviously going wrong somewhere, but fingers crossed this one will be okay. So let's get started. If you watched my last video, thank you to everyone that did and commented, all that sort of stuff, as I've just said. I said that I was trying to get a ticket for the big stitch. and I said that I had emailed Sammy, who is Little Oops and the Old Barn Stitching Co, who organises the Big Stitch and the Floss Friends retreats, and that I was hoping to get a ticket for the Big Stitch, which is being held in Rotherham at Magna Science Adventure Centre at the end of June. Literally a couple of days later, she messaged me and was like, yeah, we've got a ticket going spare, one's come up, so it was mine, and I was so excited. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know this already, and you'll have seen my excitement because I posted on there straight away. I pre-ordered all the patterns that I wanted. I've ordered fabric and floss packs and things for all the pre-ordered patterns and things, so yeah, I was very, very excited, and I am very, very excited. So that will be coming up. I might actually even try and do a little bit of proper YouTuber stuff and do like a little bit of filming while I'm there. But we'll see. I've thought that before when I've been to the Floss Friends retreats and then completely forgotten. Got too busy stitching and things instead. So we will see. But that is on the weekend of, I think it's 27th and 28th of June. So it's only about a month away, which is very exciting. I'm very, very excited. So let me go down my Flosstuber list. I'm just going to check my phone because it's just vibrated. Uh-oh. It's an urgent low glucose notification from my daughter. But she's at her girlfriend's house, so I'm assuming she'll be fine. She's got glucose tablets and things, and I'm sure her girlfriend's got Coke and things as well, so she'll be in good hands. She'll be fine. It's not a major medical emergency I need to shoot off to deal with. So let's have a look. Flosstubers I have been watching since my last video. Crafty Gaming Jamie, who is an American Flosstuber, she's been doing kind of a sort of like a theme for spring, and she's been stitching on projects that have got flowers in them. Jamie is a really, really big full coverage stitcher. She has got so many massive full coverage projects like Pain Free Crafts, Haid, and some of the others that I cannot even remember their names of right now. I have got some full coverage charts, as you'll have seen before, but I don't work on them that often. But yeah, Jamie's got loads of big full coverage charts and things, and she's been trying to work on some with a spring theme that have got flowers in. And she also did some crochet flowers and things, I think, as well. So that was a good video. I've been catching up with Helen D, East Coast Crafter. Helen's always got lovely projects, and she is like the queen of finishers. She doesn't just finish her things, she finishes things for other people, and like her sister and other people as well. So she's got amazing finishes, and Helen's got a lot of tutorials on her YouTube channel as well. So if you need any tutorials for finishing things off, definitely check out Helen D. I will list all these guys down below and link them in the comments, so you can go and find them if you haven't found them already. Stitchybug, Sarah, lovely Sarah, had a very hot and sweaty update the other day, same as me, so I'm with you, Sarah. I can't stand the heat either. It does not suit me. I don't like it. But hey ho, it's not for too much. I haven't got my teeth in. It's not for too long of the year that we have this heat, so. I've also been watching, not a cross stitcher and not a floss tuber, but Martin, who is Knit365. He's a knitter and crocheter and sometimes spinner as well. He started spinning his own yarn. So if you do like looking at other crafts and things and not just cross stitch, definitely check Martin out. He's one of the first YouTubers that I actually started watching to do with crafts and things like that. He's a big Toft fan like me, so he's always got Toft makes on the go. He's a big West Knit, Stephen West fan as well. So he's always got like shawls and socks and things on the go. So he had a good bank holiday video, because it was bank holiday this week in the UK as well. It was bank holiday weekend this weekend just gone. So he kind of did a follow me along my weekend of crafting and did little updates throughout the weekend on his progress and things like that. So that was really good. Stuart from Stuart's in Stitches was back this week on Sunday, I believe it was, after I think he said about 3 weeks. I know he's been on holiday, but I think he was off before that as well, off YouTube I mean. He always has amazing projects. I love his Scottish accent. Stuart, if you end up watching this, I could listen to you talk all the time. You've just got such a calming voice, and love the Scottish accent. And your hotel, your apartment that you had in Cape Verde looked absolutely amazing. Who else? Kerry, who is colourfully cross-stitched, had a very, very exciting update on her last video, because she had finally finished her Stitchers Book Club cross-stitch by Cloudsfactory. And ever since I've watched Kerry, she'd already started it when I started watching her, but she shows it. She's been showing it at the beginning of every single video, and she's finished it, and it's her first finish since she's been on Flosstube. So well done, Kerry. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see it fully finished and framed or something like that. It's going to look amazing. Cross Stitch Sarah had her regular 2-week update as well. Yeah, normal sort of stuff from Sarah, and a little bit of where she met Ollie Mers as well. So if you're an Ollie Mers fan, definitely check out Cross Stitch Sarah's last video. And last but not least, Stitching with Charlie. Charlie did a wonderful video guiding us or touring us through her finishes folder. So she doesn't always fully finish her cross stitches, but she keeps them in like a folder that's got like big plastic wallet type things in, and she showed off lots of her projects that she's finished that are in that folder. So that was lovely to see, and some amazing finishes, Charlie. So well done. Right, put my notebook down now. I've read out all the Flosstubers and things. So stitching, I have got 1 finish, 2 new start. I said the words weren't wording and I've not got my teeth in. 1 finish, 2 new starts, and I've worked on 1 other whip. So 4 bits of stitchy progress to show. So I will start off with my finish. I'm going to have to get this bag to put on the back of it because I haven't brought myself a board, and it is literally hot off the hoop. This video will be going up quite late on Friday. I mean, it's 6:20 now and I'm only just filming it. I was meaning to film this video earlier, but I was too busy finishing this. So here is my finish. So this is the 2 bunnies designed by Crocette Gogo, and it was the Cotton and Twine subscription box for I don't know when. I did mean to check and I've forgotten. But it's the 3rd one in the series. The Cotton and Twine and Historical Sampler Company have released by Crocette Gogo. With the months of the year on. So I've already done autumn with the foxes. This one is spring. I do have winter to do with the little owls on, but I've not done that. And I can't wait to see what summer is going to be. So yeah, I started working on this on Monday this week, on Bank Holiday Monday. Sorry, Flosstube itchy nose. For Cotton and Twine Mondays, which is run by Cheesecake and Cross Stitch and Stitchy Squirrel. I apologise, I'm so sorry. Over on Instagram. And then I made such good progress on it on Monday that I just kept going with it. It was calling to me, I kept going with it, and I've managed to finish it this morning. And these little chicks, especially the wrong way round ones, I love how they twist on each corner. So yeah, I finished this off today and it took me longer than I thought. I only had a bit of the bottom border to do and the upside down chick, and then the white lacy border around the edge. That white lacy border around the edge is an absolute beast. Oh my goodness. It took me so much longer than I thought it was going to. But it is finished. It will be finished into a little pillow using the finishing items that came in the kit, same as the autumn one that I made into a little pillow. So yeah, not sure when I will get that fully finished, but it will be fully finished at some point, but I don't know when. So next, so this is the whip I've been working on, and it is Cabinet of Curiosities by Cloudsfactory. I will pop a picture in here of what it will look like when it's finished. I will pop another picture in here of what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here is what it looks like now, and I have to hold it up without a board or anything because I don't think one's going to fit. And I've made really, really good progress on this. And I've managed to get the second column done. So I think, let me fold this over a little bit and see if I can hold it a bit better. That's, oh no, too far. That's a little bit better. So I think last time you saw it, I'd done all the middle bit and I'd done these bits here. And I think I might have done the beetle or something as well. So I have finished this shelf here and then done this shelf at the bottom with the little octopus. Look how cute he is. And the little skull key and the books. So yeah, that is looking amazing. And I'm aiming to get this done within the next couple of months. I've not set myself a date, but within the next couple of months. So as I said, this is a pattern by Cloudsfactory. It is stitched on black 14 count Ada with all the called for DMCs. And it's just amazing. Every little shelf has just got so many details in it and so many little bits and pieces. And as you probably noticed, I am backstitching as I go along because there's not a massive amount of backstitching in it. So if I do it as I go along, it makes it easier at the end. And each shelf is like a little mini finish and a little shot of dopamine in itself to make me happy. So stats for this one, because I've got stats for this one. Since my last video, I've done 1,596 stitches and I am at a total of 8,519 of 12,804 stitches, and it is at 66.53%. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with the progress on that one. It's a nice one because you can sort of do a little motif or get the edges of a shelf done ready for starting the motifs and the little things on the shelves and what have you. It doesn't take very long to finish one little part of a shelf. So that was that one. Right, 2 new starts. We'll start with this one, and I don't even know whether to call it a new start because it's a bit pathetic, but I wanted to get it started. And this is Queen Bee by UniCStitch, and here's the box, so that is what it will look like. I showed these kits off in my last video. And I will have to hold it up against the box and make sure I've got it the right way around. Here is what I've done so far. I said it was pathetic. So yeah, little bit of yellow. I mean, I've even got a row here. I don't know if it's going to zoom, if it's going to focus on it very well, that I haven't even gone and crossed over the other stitch, crossed over the top of the stitches. They're just half stitches that need finishing off. So I'm counting it as a whip. I've started it. I know there's not very much done on it, but there will be at some point soon. So that was the first of my new starts. Second of my new starts is in this lovely big Queen Bee bag by Michelle of Stitch Mania Stash, who of course I am looking very much forward to seeing at the Big Stitch, Michelle. So I've got plenty of money to spend. So my next new start was an Emblem of Love by Jacob at Modern Folk Embroidery, and this is my first Modern Folk Embroidery pattern. And I think I showed this pattern off and the fabric and threads in my last video because I'd bought them all at the last here we go again with the teeth, the last Floss Friends retreat. And I have made a start on it. And I am so happy with how it's turning out so far. It looks so good. So first, before I show it you, I'm going to show you the threads. So it is being stitched in Celebration by Weeks Dye Works. So it's all these yellows and pinks and purples. And I am stitching it on this blue fabric. Look at how amazing it looks. I honestly wasn't sure. The fabric I got from Letitia at Corrie's Little Shop at the Floss Friends retreat, and the let me move that needle binder a bit, sorry, and the threads as well. And Nick, who is running stitcher _1117, I believe. I always get how many ones there is wrong in your name, Nick, so I apologise, but I'll link Nick down below. She helped me choose the colour. It's looking really bright, but it's not. It's more pastel-y. Oh, that's a bit better. It's not as bright as it looks. It is more pastel-y. But yeah, I am so excited with how it's looking so far. So it's, as you can see, it's not a massive piece, not a massive design. So one of my plans for this month is to hopefully get this finished before I go to Big Stitch. Maybe not necessarily fully finished, but if I can get it finished, because I believe Lisa from Atelier Framing is going to be there, so I might be able to get a frame from it. But Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery, oh, I'm sorry, there was something on my laptop screen and it was right where my face was. Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery is going to be at the Big Stitch, so I would love to be able to take that to show him as a finish, if I could. So that's my stitchy progress for the month, and we're only 20 minutes in. Wow, this is going to be a shorter video. So, purchases. First thing I've got on my list with exclamation marks, Big Stitch ticket. So yeah, so excited. As I said earlier, I have pre-ordered some of the exclusive charts that are going to be released at the Big Stitch. I'm not sure if we're allowed to show pictures of them or not. I know people have, like the designers have on their social medias and things like that. So I think we should be okay, but I'm not going to put pictures on because we'll leave that as a surprise for when I've actually been to the Big Stitch. But then there is an exclusive from Sammy of Little Loop Stitching and the Old Barn Stitching Co., who is the organiser of the Big Stitch, and it's a gorgeous little house with puffins and things on it by the seaside. So I have ordered, where is it? A piece of 40 count Newcastle, Vintage Country Mocha, but I didn't think I'd ordered Vintage Country Mocha. I thought I'd ordered raw, but never mind. So I've ordered a piece of fabric for that design to go on, which I've now just realised might be the wrong colour, but never mind. So that came from Peak's Eye Needleworks. There is an exclusive pattern from Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery. He did one at the first Big Stitch as well. Sorry about the rustling. And I've pre-ordered that, and I was thinking about what to do it on. I didn't want to do it on like a plain piece of fabric just in one colour or something like that. And as you'll remember in my last video from Rachel at Talking Dog Stitcher, I got my Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colourworks thread subscription, club subscriptions. And there were these two amethysts. So the one from Weeks Dye Works is a darker amethyst, and the one from Classic Colourworks is a lighter amethyst. And I thought, ooh, they definitely need to work together. And a sampler is going to be perfect. So I have ordered, again from Peakside, some more of each. I don't know if I'll have enough, but I'll be able to pick some more up. So the darker amethyst from Weeks Dye Works, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 6 of them now. And the lighter colour, the lighter amethyst from Classic Colourworks, I have got 2 of. And I am going to, I don't know why I'm holding them in front of my face, idiot. So the Modern Folk Embroidery exclusive pattern from Jacob is going to be stitched in those. I was going to open the whole thing, but I don't think I'm. Actually, just hold one of each up, Beck. That's going to be a lot easier, isn't it? This beautiful orange, which I'm not going to be able to get looking right on this camera at all. It's not very dark. That's not too bad. It's quite light. It's not really bright. It's quite a subtle light orange. But just look at that. And this is a 32 count linen from Coffee Craft Fabrics, from Megan. She doesn't name her fabric, so I picked this up at one of the Floss Friends retreats, and I was like, yeah, orange and purple, that is amazing. So they are going to be for the Modern Folk Embroidery pattern from the Big Stitch. So let me move all them out of the way so I don't make a mess. I have also ordered, this is 18 count Ween Beans by Needle Bling. Ween Beans Needle Bling. I honestly can't remember. Bear with a second. I ordered it from Peakside and I can't remember whose fabric it was. Like what design. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My account, let me have a look. Yeah, it is Needle Bling Designs, and it is called Ween Beans. So it's 18 count Ween Beans by Needle Bling Designs. And I got this for, it's a really, really subtle mottled. I mean, you can almost see it, like the lines and things and the mottling on it. It's really, really subtle. And I have got this for the exclusive design that Claire from Love Poppet has designed for the Big Stitch. Maybe if I hold it up that way. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's coming out a bit dark, but it's not that dark. That's a little bit better, but it's very, very subtly mottled, sort of beigey colours. So I got that as well from Peakside. And then the last thing that I have bought, I've not been buying much, I've been trying to save my pennies for the Big Stitch, obviously. I got the next pattern from Cottage Garden Samplings in the Year in the Woods 2 collection, and it is the hedgehog. Look at him! He's so cute. Look at his little feet. Love these little mushrooms toasters. Oh, he's just adorable. Absolutely adorable. And I'm so sad, I think we've only got one pattern left. So sad. Yeah, I think the hedgehog, and I don't think the last one's been announced yet. But yeah, we've only got one pattern left in this series, so that's very, very sad. Right, quick drink. Love a Dr. Pepper. Right, so we'll do plans and then I'll do other hobbies and things. So I'm wanting to, I've not got a massive amount of whips. I think I've probably got about 18, something like that, I reckon. But I want to finish some of my smaller ones. So as I've said, I want to get an Emblem of Love finished. I want to try and get Cabinet of Curiosities finished at some point. But then I've got a couple of cross-stitch bits that I want to get finished, not cross-stitch, crochet bits that I want to get finished as well. I need to make some table gifts for the Big Stitch. I've got something in mind, I just need to pull it together and actually get my finger out and make them. And I'm not sure whether to do the smalls exchange or not. So I think someone's commented on the post I put on the Facebook group and said that the smalls exchange is animal themed. But I've messaged Sammy herself and just said, look, can you just give me the details for the smalls exchange? So I'm just waiting to hear back from her. Other than that, not really many plans. I'm just going to carry on stitching what I feel like, whatever calls to me, but try and get a few of my smaller bits and pieces finished. So, other hobbies. We'll do these first, seeing as though they're here. Books. I am obsessed with the Court series, as lots of people are. Oh my goodness, love it. So I have finished book 4, Court of Frost and Starlight. Finished that yesterday. It's only really small on this one. It's only about 230 pages, something like that. And it was, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it's not as action-packed as the rest of them. There wasn't really much happening in it. It was a bit of like a, could have just been like a short story in between sort of thing, but still good. And then I ordered book 5, that arrived today, and bookmarks in it already, and I am already on page 16. This one is a lot bigger. There's like 700 and something pages, nearly 800 pages in it, I think. But yeah, after I have read A Court of Silver Flames, I will be caught up, and I will be waiting not very patiently until October, I think it is, for book 6 to come out, just like everybody else. So I have absolutely loved this series of books. I know Stitchy Bug Sarah said that she was reading them. I know Sammy, Little Loops and Old Barn Stitching Co. is a big fan. But yeah, absolutely, absolutely love these books. If you haven't read them, they are by Sarah J. Maas. They are kind of like the romantasy genre, a little bit spicy. Quite spicy in quite a few places, yeah, but very, very good. Very, very good. So that has been my reading. What should we do next? Oh, crochet. So this is the Chicory Flower Fairy. Say hello. Hello. Just can't help myself. Whenever I've got a little doll or something in my hand, she has to wave. Hello, YouTube. I'm a big child, really. I admit it. So she is a design by Kerry Lord of Toft. She is crocheted. She is a mini doll. And she is the Chicory Fairy. So she's got her lovely little wings. She's got her little flower petal hat. And she has got hair under there. She has got her hairstyle under there. She's got a little petal dress and her little shoes. And she's just adorable. I love making the dolls. Well, I love making anything from Toft, basically. But I do like the mini dolls because they don't take long at all. And the flower fairies. Well, I say the flower fairies. This was the first one. But yesterday, Kerry's brought out about another 7, I believe. So, yeah, there will be more flower fairies in my future. So that is the Chicory Flower Fairy by Toft. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. I have also been working on another Toft project. I will pop a picture in here. This is Raven Wilkinson. She is a real person. She was a ballerina. I cannot remember all the backstory about her, but she is part of the Making Women Who Made History series of dolls that Toft do. They have had people like, oh my goodness, my mind has gone blank. That's embarrassing. They have made people like Queen Elizabeth II, Queen Nefertiti, Jane Austen. Who else? Oh my gosh, why can't I remember the names of these people? Junko Taibei, who was the first woman to climb Everest, I believe. Jean Barret, who was a female sailor. She had to like disguise herself as like a male pirate or something to be able to sail. I think she was a botanist or something, actually. Oh, she's just coming in to say hello. Hi. And yeah, this is Raven Wilkinson, and I've been working on her, but so far she's not finished. As you can see, she's just a body, a head and 2 arms. So hopefully she will be getting finished soon. So she is on my plans list. I have got all of the Making Women Who Made History dolls. Can't remember how many I've made. I think when she's finished, I've got 2 from this year. I think maybe I've got about 5 that I need to make. And then I've got the full set. So what I will do is I will probably do a Flosstube extra at some point and show off all of the dolls I've made so far. If you watch some of my earlier videos or my Flossmas videos where I was in the spare bedroom upstairs, along the shelf at the back of me, you would be able to see all of the dolls. That's where they all live on their doll stands on the top of the shelf up there. But one day I will get them all down and I will show them off because I know people are quite interested in other crafts and things as well. So that's Raven Wilkinson. Pop her back in her bag. And I've also been doing a little bit of knitting. So this is the Simple Lace Scarf by Knit One Kits. And that is what it will look like. That is the colourway I've got as well. I'll show you the yarn in a second, but it's a baby yarn. And it goes through all blues and purples, and it's a lovely sort of scalloped edge with like this like lace pattern going down the middle. And I bought this kit from Yarndale a few years ago. So this is the yarn. It's gorgeous blues and turquoises and purples. It's stunning. And then just shove it along my needles a little bit because it was all bunched up at one end. Make sure I've got it the right way around. This is where I have got to so far. That looks black on the camera. It is not. It is a really dark blue. But obviously it's all curly and everything at the minute because once it's been finished being knitted, I will block it to pull out those points and to bring out the lace pattern up the middle. But yeah, really, really simple pattern. It's just 2 rows and one of those is just purl. The other one is all the slip stitches and yarn overs and things to make like the lace pattern and what have you. So it's really, really easy to just sit down and do a few rows. I might do a few rows later actually once I've... I thought I'd got a mistake in the pattern there, but I don't think I have. I started this about 4 times. It's a long time since I did any like major knitting, and especially a bit of a complex pattern like this that's got like lace and yarn overs and slip stitches and things like that in it. So, but yeah, that's nice to just sit and do a little bit and a few rows every so often just to make a scarf. But past few days, while it's been like really, really hot in the UK, knitting and crochet are not the right hobbies to be doing at all. So that's why I've been doing a lot of cross stitch these last few days. So, what? Oh, right. I didn't show these off before, but I don't think anyone who I work with is going to be watching my YouTube videos. So I will show them off. So at work, what we have is something that we call Wellbeing Wednesday. So you don't have to take part in it if you don't want to. We've got a spreadsheet, and if we want to take part in Wellbeing Wednesday, we add our name to it. There are currently 20 people that are doing it this time round at the minute. And when it's your turn on the rota, you bring a treat or something in for all 20 people. Well, 19 and yourself if you want something as well. So that everyone comes to work on a Wednesday morning and gets a little treat. We've had homemade things from, like, I've done coasters for people. We had another lovely lady at work who did personalised Christmas baubles for everyone and Christmas socks. We've got some amazing bakers on our staff, so people bring in home baked goods. We've had little pamper sachets, little pamper packs with like face masks and lip balms and things in. Everyone just keeps thinking of different things every time. So this time I have decided to make everyone a little gift. So for my next Wellbeing Wednesday, it's not my turn again until the beginning of July, but I'm getting a head start because obviously I've got 19 of these to make. So these are again another Kerry Lord Toft crochet pattern. This is the jellyfish pattern from the oh gosh, what's the book called? It's the Sea Life book. I can't remember what the book's actually called. But yeah, this is a little jellyfish pattern. So I am making them in all different colours. Right, let me see if I can do this, because I need to count how many I've made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm putting them all on my fingers. 6. This is going to look amazing. 7, 8, 9, 10. I know there's more of you in this bag. 11, 12, 13. Oh, I've done more than I thought. 14. I have made 14 out of 19 so far. There they all are. All in different colours. That looks amazing. And I have added little key rings to the top of them, so they are all little key rings for everybody. So if anyone from work has happened to watch and you're in Wellbeing Wednesday, you've just got a spoiler. You're getting one of these. So they are my little jellyfish for Wellbeing Wednesday at work. They don't take that long. They only take about an hour to make, something like that. They don't take long at all. But I'm starting to get a little bit fed up now. I love making them. I know everyone's going to love them, but doing the same pattern over and over and over again is starting to get a little bit boring now and a little bit annoying. Oh, had a message from my daughter. Oh, here we go. It's because she was supposed to be setting off home from her girlfriend's about now. But because she's had quite low blood sugars, she's going to wait for a bit. Love it. Just let me reply, otherwise she'll be worrying. She'll be worrying if I don't reply to her. So, we're only on like 40 minutes and I'm about done. So, plans. Oh, one thing I haven't, well, a couple of things I haven't talked about. TV and video games. So, video games, because I am a bit of a video gamer as well as like the crafting and everything. I've started playing Elden Ring again, which if you're a video gamer you will know is a From Software game. It's very, very hard. I had played it once before and had not got very far through it and wasn't very good at it. I've started again with a different character and I seem to be doing a lot better this time. A lot better. So yeah, I've been playing through Elden Ring. I like FromSoft games anyway, I'm just not very good at them because they're quite hard. And I'm not the best gamer. But the lore and the backstory and everything for it was written by George R.R. Martin of A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones fame. So yeah, it's very, very rich in the lore and the backstory and things like that. So it's a really good story. So I've also been playing Balatro on my Switch, which is a card game. If you like card games or you like something to, I'd say a quick game, but it's not. It sucks up loads of your time. I would definitely give Balatro a try. It's kind of a bit like poker, as in you have to make poker hands to score points, but then you have jokers as like modifiers for your poker hands and things like that. And it's hard to explain, but it's very, very good. TV. So I've not been watching any films, but TV, I can't remember if I mentioned it last time, but I was rewatching The Walking Dead because I started watching it at the beginning and then I got up to about series 9, end of series 9, and I just stopped watching it for the last couple of series. So I started watching it again and I've got to the end. I watched the final 2 episodes this morning, well, this afternoon, and oh my God, I cried through most of the final episode. It was so good. So yeah, I've finished watching The Walking Dead finally. I haven't watched any of the spin-offs. I might watch them at some point, but because I am a big Game of Thrones universe fan, House of the Dragon Series 3 is coming in just over 3 weeks' time. So, of course, I am rewatching Series 1 and 2. So, I've just watched the first episode this afternoon. The second episode is currently paused on my TV, partway through of Season 1. So, yeah, I am rewatching House of the Dragon Series 1 and 2 before Series 3 starts in a few weeks' time. So, I'm very, very excited about that. Other than that, that is me about done. I will close my notebook. So, next video, don't know when it's going to be. Hopefully 2-3 weeks time, same as usual, something like that. It should be before I go to the big stitch. Then if I film enough at the big stitch, I will think about doing a big stitch on its own video, something like that. If I get a chance at some point, I will do my Flosstube extra with all the Toft Making Women Who Made History dolls, showing them off, because I know quite a few people have said to me that they do like seeing other crafts and things and crochet and stuff, especially if they can't do it. They like looking at people that can do it and what they make. Yeah, other than that, I will just be carrying on stitching. As I said, I think I'm going to concentrate on an Emblem of Love to try and get that finished for the big stitch. Yeah, other than that, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I hope you've been enabled a little bit, maybe. I think I'm on about 171 subscribers at the minute, so I would love to try and get up to 200. Obviously, I'd love to get up to as many as possible. You know, some people have thousands of subscribers. I'm not reckoning that I'm going to get up to that kind of level, but I would love to get up to 200 subscribers and then I would do a giveaway. So if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you are a subscriber, please share, like, do all those kinds of things to get my reach out to other people. Thank you for people that have given me mentions in their videos as well. But yeah, for now, I have run out of things to say and I am just rambling. So I am going to go and get another cold drink while I edit this and watch some more House of the Dragon. So See you all later, guys. Happy stitching, happy crafting, whatever you are doing. Bye.